After the president called off the state of emergency in Rivers State, he called it off on the 17th of September, which was on Wednesday. So the military guards were supposed to leave the government house on the night of that Wednesday, so that by the next day in the morning of Thursday, the governor, the deputy governor, and the members of the House of Assembly of Rivers State can resume full duty. However, when that Thursday reached, everybody started asking the question, where is Fubara? Because every other person resumed duty. The members of the Rivers State House of Assembly resumed function. But Fubara was nowhere to be seen. Fubara was nowhere to be found. Like everybody was asking the question, where is Fubara? Even his supporters that trooped at the Port Harcourt International Airport to welcome him, like they wait, they tire, all of them dispersed, they left to their various houses. And everybody was asking the question, where is Fubara? What thing they happen? Whether the guy don't vex or say him know what do again or whatever that might be happening. But until today, when Fubara made a grand entrance into the government house, the River State government house, it could be like saying like movie. Like, you know, that kind when they watch movie and then you're expecting that the actor will act in a certain way, and all of a sudden suspense just took over the atmosphere. And you're not like, okay, what next is going to happen? And you're just anticipating and all of that. That's what Fubara just did. Maybe he just did that intentional so that to spark that reaction or to spark that suspense kind of a thing, and maybe to come in grand style so that we like say he came in with the House of Assembly and all of those things. Well, this is just me thinking wide, actually. Yeah, this is just me thinking wide. So the same crowd of people that gathered yesterday to welcome him, but did not see him, the same crowd of people gathered today to welcome him at the VIP wing section of the International Airport, Port Harcourt, to welcome him in grand style into the government house, and everybody is happy that right now, yes, that democracy is fully back in Rivers State. But like I told you guys earlier, a lot of people are still skeptical about the presidency calling off the state of emergency ban that he placed on Rivers State after the expiration of the 6 months allowed by the president. People are saying that the Fubara will only be a tool in the hands of the presidency come the 2027 general election, and other people are saying that Fubara will no longer have the interest of the people at top priority. That what would be at the top priority is pleasing the people that brought him back to office, because just as though that it was one person that put him in office, the same person removed him in office, and the same person put him back in office again. Like it's just mad. Like, just makes sense. And these are the some of the skepticism that people are having, like the doubts and the fear that people are having in their heart and expressing this on the social media. Well, guys, like what is your take in this? Are you happy that finally the Rivers State democracy is now complete? The governor is back, deputy governor and the members of the House of Assembly are also back. Now, reacting on this on the internet, on the TV station actually, Wike, the FCT minister, when he was asked whether him and Fubara does settle, there is no quarrel between the both of them anymore. He said yes, that there is no quarrel, that they have settled, and the presidency took the right decision in declaring the state of emergency because it is in the interest of the people. And when the time was right, the presidency also lifted that state of emergency that he declared because he still has the interest of the people at heart. That whatever the president was doing was because it was in the interest of the people, and whatever issue where him and Fubara been getting, they don't settle up. That he's a man of his word, that he does not do this and then you come and do another thing later tomorrow, like foul. Like that is not the wicked that we know. The wicked that we know says a thing today and the next day he's saying another thing altogether. Well, shall like make I not to talk too much. Well, guys, like what is your take in this? It's all over the internet. Everybody celebrating that democracy has returned back to Rivers State. Some persons went out to start criticizing people that are celebrating the president for lifting the state of emergency that he declared, stating that first of all, him declaring the state of emergency was even unconstitutional. So why should we be celebrating the president for going out of the constitution to declare a state of emergency and then coming back to remove that state of emergency that he declared? That does not just make sense. That if we want to do things right in Nigeria, that we need to be absolute about it and the whole lot of things. Like people are just expressing a whole lot of different views and opinions on the internet, and I'll be interested to know your thoughts on this whole issue of a thing. Do not forget to like and share this video. Subscribe on this channel if you haven't, and I will see you in the next. This is just TV.